This is why I'm hot, hoes praying that I flop.
Welcome
I'ma
back
keep
to
it
London
simple, you just
YouTube
don't got
channel.
what I
Welcome if
got.
you're new, and
Price
welcome
be
if you're
going
not.
up like every
Today
day,
we're
and
talking
it's a
about the Brat
lot.
and Judy. We're talking about their
I'm
sperm
really
donor.
that
We're
hot,
talking about
bitch.
are they colorist for using a white
really that
sperm
hot.
donor? Is there anything wrong with getting a white sperm donor? So let's get into the video. So you guys all know by now the Brat and Judy are pregnant, yet the two wives are pregnant. And you know, everybody was excited for the fact that they were going to have a baby. And then, boom, everybody started finding out that, you know, the Brat and Judy had used a white sperm donor. Now, some people were really upset about this. Why were they upset? Because they felt like these are two black women. Why didn't they get themselves a black sperm donor? Now, apparently there is a shortage of black sperm donors, but I don't think this is why them two have used a white sperm donor, because we all know when you have money, you have power, you get links, you get what you want. Them two have got the money, and if they'd wanted a black sperm donor, they would have got one. You know, they've got the bag to put behind it. They've got the power to put behind it. They would have found a black sperm donor. There would have been many a man that were willing to donate to them, with them being celebrities and having money and things like that. But the real reason, you know, people are upset is because people think this is a clear case of, you know, colorism, that these two just don't want a black baby. They just don't want a baby that, you know, is black. They don't want a dark baby. And a lot of people are really upset. Now, I'm going to put this out here, and some of y'all are going to get upset, but I'm going to put this out here right now. If them two are colorists, let's go with it, they're colorists, yeah? Let's say it's a fact. These two are colorists. If they're colorists, doesn't it make sense that they don't use a black donor? If you're a colorist, doesn't it make sense that you just make your child light-skinned or mixed, and then you're, you know, happy with how your child looks and you're able to give your child confidence? Because if them two don't like the look of black people, regardless of the fact that they are black, it doesn't make sense for them to use a black donor, because they're just going to make that child feel bad about the way they look. Maybe they're caught up in the whole, you know, industry beauty thing. Like, they want a child that looks, you know, a way that the industry will think they're beautiful. Maybe they don't want to, you know, give birth and then have people like criticizing their child, and they know that if they have a mixed child, and with the beauty, you know, the beauty industry being the way it is, and the celebrity industry and this look that they push, maybe they want people to be like, oh my gosh, that's a beautiful baby. Maybe that's why they've decided that they would rather have a mixed child, because they are in entertainment. I think, you know, people being upset about this, I don't really think it makes any sense. I feel like, you know, realistically, it's their choice. There's a lot of people who would like to have longer hair. There's a lot of people out here bleaching who would like to have lighter skin. So maybe they just thought, you know what, we'll use a white sperm donor. You know, their child will get long hair. Their child will get light skin. They'll be closer to reaching the industry beauty standards that I put out there. And they're getting a lot of criticism for it. Now, had they been a heterosexual couple, this would have been a bit different, because it would have seemed a bit strange. You've got like a black dad and a black mum, and the child is not their race. That would have been really odd, that they don't want their child to look anything really like both parties mixed together. That would have been a bit more stranger. But because, you know, they're both females, you know, everybody knows somebody else needed to put the sperm in the Brat, and it definitely weren't Judy. So, you know, everybody knows, you know, that the dad, either way you look at it, the dad was going to be somebody who we don't visually see. So in theory, the Brat could have slept with a white man. Maybe she's thinking, you know what? If I was straight, I would have put it down on a white man, and that's why she's got herself a mixed baby. I think, you know, there's nothing really wrong with these two having a mixed baby. As long as they're going to, you know, install, you know, good parenting, as long as they're going to love the baby, as long as they're going to teach the baby some white culture, like they're going to need to learn some white culture so they can give that to their baby, because obviously their baby is mixed race. You know, it is a little odd that they used, you know, a white sperm donor. But as I said again, they're probably just, you know, wanting a child that the industry is going to think is, you know, really beautiful. They're probably trying to meet industry standards. You hear the Brat saying to her wife, hello, beautiful, every single day of the week. So, you know, they're quite looks focused, these two. And, you know, I think, you know, they want a baby that they basically think is cute in the eyes of everybody, including colorists. And that's why I think they've actually done this. You know, I don't think it was, as I said, the shortage of sperm. I think they could have got that black sperm if they had wanted to. The Brat and Judy are both on the lighter side of black. You know, they've both got soft hair. Like, they're probably used to getting compliments on their, like, hair texture, their complexion. So they probably think that's a full-on flex. Like, they probably feel like, you know, this is the thing that makes people think they're really beautiful. So they probably just wanted to make sure their child is, you know, getting what people are complimenting them for. And they're probably like, you know what? That's what people tell us every day. People tell us, you know, they like our hair. People tell us they like our complexion. And over the years, this has probably just, you know, gone into their mind to the level that they wanted to produce, you know, a mixed child. And realistically, it's their child. So I guess realistically, it's their business. I prefer colorists to have, you know, mixed kids than to have, you know, black kids if they're going to be, you know, knocking down their self-esteem, not thinking they're good looking, making them feel bad about how they look. I feel like if you're a colorist, you shouldn't have dark kids. Yeah, I said it. You should not have dark kids if you're a colorist. Because why are you having dark kids? So you can be looking at them, thinking they're ugly, knocking their self-esteem, not liking their hair texture. Like, why are you doing it if you don't like the look of black people? So I feel like if these two are colorists and they know it, it's a good thing, you know. It's a good thing that they did not have a black child, because they were probably going to make their black child, you know, lack confidence and things like that. So I feel like, yeah, if you're colorist, you shouldn't have dark kids. And some people are going to say, oh, that's ridiculous. But if you're a colorist and you know you're a colorist, you shouldn't be doing damage. There's some parents out here who have been like bullying their child every day because they're dark, you know, preferring kids that they have a light skin, preferring their lighter kids and not really liking their darker kids, making their kids feel so bad about their complexion, as though the world doesn't do that enough. And I feel like colorists, if they're colorists, then they shouldn't have a dark child, because they're just going to do more and more damage to that child. The child's just going to grow up feeling, you know, unattractive, unloved, feeling like they need to be changing. Then the next minute they're going to be feeling like they need to be bleaching their skin and doing all sorts of things, you know, changing their features, getting all this sort of cosmetic surgery to get more European looks. So I feel like, you know, if you're a colorist, then yeah, you shouldn't be having black kids anyway, which is probably why these two colorists probably went down there and got themselves some white sperm. Now, they're probably going to come in public, you know, and tell the whole world that, you know, they're not colorists and they didn't choose to use a white sperm donor because they're colorists. Why are they going to do this? Because they're going to have to. They're going to have to, because the fans are upset with them. I said it, the fans are upset with them. So they're going to have to come out here and say, we're not colorists. Even if at home they're like, we know why we did it. We know we wanted a light-skinned baby. They're going to have to come to the public and say, we're not colorists. No, because the black people are upset with them. They're going to have to say that. They have to. And especially with, you know, Judy running a black hair business. She's selling products for black people, and black people are going to say, damn, this woman don't even like our hair texture. She don't even like our looks. Why do we want to get products for our hair from a colorist? So, you know, they've got to do the damage control, and they're going to need to do it pretty quick, because ain't nobody spending their coins buying hair products from colorists, and they've upset the black people. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think the Brat and Judy are colorists? Do you think they used a white sperm donor because there was a shortage? Or do you think they just wanted that light-skinned baby? Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on another one. Thanks for watching.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never